Hey, Ellie. Okay, so today I'm going to do a really quick recording, and it will be for how to do buyer needs on ALN and ATX Pocket. Buyer needs, there are two types of buyer needs you would want to do in the future, right? There's the first buyer need, which will be what Amanda's asking for here, which is posting to ALN. And then the second buyer need is going to be stuff that we would put out in an e-blast every week, right? So this is something you would want to document so that in the future, when you have an assistant and they're doing this, you would have this documented. So it's so much easier, right? So again, there's two sorts of buyer needs. The first division of it is going to be ALN, which is Austin Luxury Network. Austin Luxury Network is not MLS. It's everything that's not already on ABOR MLS, right? And so it's off market. It's technically a little illegal, but we won't talk about that part, right? It's pay to play. That means I pay a yearly fee to be part of it. And to be part of it, you also have to do enough luxury sales to where they allow you to be part of it. So Austin Luxury Network is one of these places that we can only put properties or buyer needs above $1 million, or if they're a lease above $10,000 a month. Or no, take that back, $5,000 a month. Okay, so right now, here's what Amanda has asked. She sent out an email and she said, hey, I need a buyer need, and it's a luxury buyer need. So that's awesome. Number one, we want to post this to Austin Luxury Network. So it's just austinluxurynetwork.com. I'm already logged in, but if you weren't logged in, my credentials are in the password form. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the message board right up here, and I'm going to submit a new message. What this is doing is it's sending it out to everyone else. Okay, there's like over 1,000 agents, luxury agents that will receive this. So we want it to look professional because it reflects on our brand, right? All right, so let's see. She said, this is what she said, right? And so we don't want it to be that simple because it's a little bit too simplistic. What I would say is I would say qualified buyer searching for LBJ, Colorado, or Kingsland waterfront. Prefers 3,000 plus square feet, up to 3 million budget, or budget up to 3 million. Hold on, budget up to 3 million. Okay, and then I say emails appreciated, Adelina@benkinney.com, right? Because although Amanda is the one who asked for this, right? Amanda is not part of the Austin Luxury Network. And so therefore it would be taking advantage of the fee that we paid. So it's easier for us to just say emails appreciated, Adelina@benkinney.com. And then that way, anything that comes in, I can just forward over. Jem checks my email every day. She could forward over to Amanda. Okay, so for the title, I would probably put buyer need, waterfront. I just put 3 million buyer need, right? So then that way we have the price is going to they're going to see it and it's going to be like obvious. They're going to see it's obviously a buyer need. They're going to see the location and the type of property that they're looking for. So this is kind of like where I'd go with it. And let's see, I'm going to submit this one, boom, boom, boom. And let's do the next one. The next one that she had was this one. All right. And then here we go. Let's, let's close that out. I already lost where I was. Let's see, here we go. Now I'm gonna go back to the message board. I'm gonna do it again, submit new message, and let's see. Gonna say the same kind of jive. I would save these kind of like as your frameworks. It makes it easier every time. I would say qualified buyer searching for 3,000 square foot home, 3,000 plus square foot home on 5+ acres. Interested in Marble Falls or Kingsland. Kingsland, budget up to 2 million. Okay, so that kind of sets it straight for us. And we would say 2 million buyer need, Marble Falls or Kingsland home. I would just do it just like that because that keeps it super simple. Emails appreciated, adelina@benkinney.com. Boom, done, right? So now you have them and you've completed them and you can see them on the message board, right? So that's the very first part of it. Now we have a secondary place for you to put them at, which is ATX Pocket, which is one I haven't done before, but let me try to do it now since I've got you here. I'm gonna sign in and do one, so just that way I have this in the video. Okay, blah, 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 save, okay. Message board. Let's see how we do it around here. I don't know, I've never done this one before, so this is gonna be new. Anything about buyer needs should go here. Great. Okay, here we go. So it looks like we post it here. And maybe it'll do something. By the way, you gotta apparently click that maybe. Oh, no. Somehow I need to get to buyer needs. Cool. So it looks like, how do I create one? I guess it's a new topic. Let's check it out, I guess. Let's go over here and let's use the first one, which was this one. And we said, whoops, it was this one, right? $3 million one. I'm just going to submit it. It could all just be like totally, off, but let's see if it did it. Yeah, it did it. Okay, awesome. Great. So really essentially buyer needs, new topic. Awesome. Let's do it again because we have the other one, which was a $2 million buyer need. Post that. So all this stuff is just very, very quick. We just need to have it correct, right? Like accuracy is important and professionalism is important for this one. I undid attach signature only because I haven't set up a signature, but guess what? I will set up a signature here shortly. So you'll never like unclick it in the future. I'm just doing it right now for this because I don't have a signature set up. There we go. So now you have done it in Austin Luxury Network and ATX Pocket. Both are the same. They're just different companies. They're both exclusive. They're both like something that I pay for separately from the MLS, and they're only in my name because I'm the lead listing agent for everything. That takes care of luxury. Now, let's say somebody wants something like they have a buyer need for $500,000. Well, that's awesome. It can't go in Austin Luxury Network and it can't go in ATX Pocket because we just have to maintain that metric of $1 million plus or $5,000 or more if it's a lease. However, we should have, and I don't know if we have it yet, but we should have a weekly buyer need email that goes out. to all of the realtors, just like you would do an e-blast for a property. You're just doing this for like our weekly buyer needs. Like, let's say it goes out Mondays, for example, or Tuesdays, for example, and it would have everything that Amanda had, everything that that anybody else had on there. And then people would respond back and say, hey, I've got it coming soon, on Lake LBJ, and they'll give you information, and you can forward that to Amanda, and that would be really awesome. It's such a huge value add. So those are the two prongs of buyer needs: luxury versus non-luxury. And non-luxury cannot go in the luxury portals, but luxury ones can go on that email blast through Mailchimp that we need to set up on a weekly basis. So I hope you can document all this in writing so that we don't have to do this again. Not because you're not awesome, but because I am not excited about doing these all the time. But you're awesome if you document it, and then we'll have it forever. And let me know if you have any questions, because I've been doing this for a really long time. So I have a lot of knowledge in my head, and I got to get it out of my head into your head, and out of your understanding into a documented system. Cool. That should be it. I think we're good. And it's good. It's going to be a good week.